Once you have your favorite AI provider connected to Retool, you're ready to start using it in your apps and workflows. Let's take a look at how that works. So over here in the app builder, I'm going to go ahead and create a query, but instead of a resource query like we might be used to, I'm going to create an AI action. The first thing we need to do is decide what type of action we want the AI to take. You'll see there are a few different options in this list, but for this app, I'm just going to keep it simple and say we want to generate some text. The input field is where we actually have to put our prompt for the large language model. So you can see the app that I'm building here is an app that has an AI help us tell a joke. And so we're going to ask for that in the prompt. And instead of having to write out your entire prompt and hard code everything, you can also use Retool's double curly brace syntax to pull in data from any component or any query. In this case, we can pull in data from our text area. Once you have your prompt set, you can also give the AI a system message to tell it more broadly what it's supposed to be doing. So in this case, we'll say, you are an award-winning comedy writer. You can also adjust the temperatures necessary, which makes the model potentially have more varied outputs. And then you have the choice to use Retool vectors to provide more data to your query. So in this case, we've already created a Retool vector that has a library of jokes, which the AI can use to pull inspiration for the new one it's going to create for us. And we can easily include that here. Make sure to check out our other Retool vectors videos for more information on how to set up and configure vectors in Retool. Finally, it's time to pick a model. Any of the models from any of the AI providers you've connected to your Retool account will show up in this list, and you can scroll through and see which one you want to choose. In this case, I'm going to stick with Claude 3.7 Sonnet. And if you want to give even more flexibility to your users, for example, if you have a drop-down that lets them pick their own favorite AI model in here, you can use this FX button to dynamically set the model that's being used for this query. Using that same double curly brace syntax you're familiar with, you can allow users to pick their own model and set that dynamically when the query runs. Then we can go up and hit save on our query. And once that's set up, we can ask for a joke. Clicking our submit button passes that request to the large language model, and it's more than happy to do that. Too many bugs outside they can't fix with Control-C. And just like that, you've created your first AI query in Retool. In addition to running AI queries in apps, you can also build AI queries into workflows to unlock a whole new type of automation. In a future video, we'll take a look at some prompting tricks you can use to get the most out of your AI queries in Retool. See you next time.